Hello dear students and welcome to our English class. Today we're going to have a grammar revision about modals. So we have three main objectives. 1. Recall the structure and uses of modals through answering 2 questions. 2. Practice using modals by matching 8 sentences with the correct modal function. And 3. Paraphrase 5 sentences using modals correctly. Let's start by answering 2 questions. Here's the first one. What are the underlined words in the following sentences called? First one, you must put on a face mask in public places. Second one, he needn't wear a suit. It is optional. What do we call these 2 underlined words? Must and needn't. Excellent, they are modals. Very good. Now let's answer the second question. What are modals? Try to define modals. Pause the video for a while and try to think about a definition. Let's share answers. So what are modals? Excellent. Modals are helping verbs used together with base form of main verbs. For example, you have may, must, should, can, might, and will. Now, how are modals used in a sentence? Read the following sentences and complete the rule. The first one, I don't have any plans for tonight. I may watch a movie. Second one, you must follow the instructions. Now pause the video, study the sentences, and try to complete the rule. Ready to share answers? Okay. First one, I don't have any plans for tonight. I may watch a movie. Where is the modal here? Excellent, it's may. So how is it used in the sentence? Very good. I have I, subject, plus may, modal, plus the base form of the verb watch. The second sentence, you must follow the instructions. What is the modal? Very good, it's must. So how is it used? I have you, the subject, plus the modal must, plus the base form of the verb follow. Excellent. So now how is the rule formed? I have subject plus the modal plus the base form of the verb. And when I say base form of the verb, I mean the bare infinitive or infinitive without to. Time to check understanding. Select the correct form of the verb in these examples. In each example, you have 2 options. Read the sentence and select the correct option. Pause the video and do the task. Let's share answers. So the first one, students should doing or do their daily assignments. Excellent. The correct answer is should do, the bare infinitive of the verb to do or the base form of the verb to do. Second one, you can use or used my laptop. Very good. The correct answer is use. You can use my laptop. 3. Steve must studies or study harder to improve his school results. Excellent. The correct answer is study, the infinitive of the verb to study, without to. It may rain or rained this afternoon. Of course, the correct answer is rain, the bare infinitive of the verb to rain. And 5, he can't to be or be a vegetarian. Last time he ordered a hamburger. So the correct answer is B. He can't be a vegetarian. Very good. Modal verbs have different functions, such as obligation, that can be expressed either by must or have to. For example, you must put on your seatbelt while driving, or I have to wear glasses when I'm reading. Also, we have prohibition that could be expressed by mustn't or can't. For example, you mustn't smoke in public places, or you can't park here. We also have lack of necessity that can be expressed by don't have to, or don't need to, or needn't. For example, you don't have to wear a pullover, it's hot outside, or we needn't wash the car, it's not dirty. We also have advice or opinion or suggestion that could be expressed by ought to or should. For example, you should go to the dentist at least twice a year, or you ought to go to bed early. We have also threat or warning that is expressed by had better. For example, you had better stop smoking. It's bad for you. Another function, which is possibility in the present or in the future, and it is expressed either by may or might or could. For example, that might be a better solution for you, or it may snow tomorrow. Besides, improbability in the present or in the future, and it is expressed by the modal may not or might not. For example, make sure to call ahead and make a reservation, or you might not get a seat. We also have positive deduction that is expressed by the modal must. For example, come inside and get warm. You must be freezing out there. And finally, we have negative deduction that is expressed by the modal can't. For example, you can't be bored already. You've only been here 5 minutes. Now to practice. Match the functions in the box with the highlighted modal verbs in the sentences below. The functions we have are obligation, absence of necessity, advice, improbability, warning, possibility, positive deduction, and advice. Pause the video and do the task. Let's check your answers. So the first one, the man you saw can't be Tom because he is in London. What does can't express here? Excellent. It's a negative deduction. Tom is in London, so the man you saw can't be Tom. This is a negative deduction which expresses that I'm pretty sure this person is not Tom. Second one, you must separate the infected children from the rest. Must here expresses excellent obligation. Here you can replace must by have to. Very good. You have to separate the infected children from the rest. Good. Now number 3, she may accept the proposal. So here it expresses possibility. Very good. Here may expresses possibility, something that may happen or may not happen. 4, we ought to give Jessica a birthday present. So what does it express here? Very good. It's an advice, something that you should do or ought to do. 5, you'd better start eating healthy food. What does it express here? It's a warning. Very good. You'd better start eating healthy food, or otherwise you will get fat, or otherwise you will ruin your health. Number 6, we may not go to the meeting tomorrow. What does may not express here? Excellent. It is improbability. It's something that is not probable to happen. Number 7, you needn't worry. Everything is under control. What does needn't express? Very good. It's absence of necessity. You needn't worry, or you don't need to worry, or you don't have to worry. Here, there is no need to worry, it means. 8, he must live near here because he always walked to work. What does must express here? Very good. It expresses a positive deduction. I have a situation here. He always walked to work. That's why I believe that he must live near here. So it is something that I infer or deduce from the situation I observe. You must have noticed that some modal verbs have more than one function depending on the context. For example, here we have 2 sentences using the same modal may, but they certainly have different meanings. Asking permission and possibility. Now pause the video, read the sentences, and match each one with the appropriate function. Let's share answers. The first one, I may be late due to the heavy traffic. Here, may expresses possibility. Very good. While in the second sentence, may I use your phone to call my dad? Here I'm making a request and I'm asking permission. Very good. Permission to use your mobile phone. Now have a look at this pair of sentences. You must stop at the red light. 2. Peter has been working all day. He must be very tired. In which sentence does must express obligation and in which one it expresses positive deduction? Pause the video and think. Ready to answer? Excellent. In the first one, it expresses obligation, while in the second, it expresses positive deduction. Very good. In this pair of sentences, we have the modal verb can't, which may express negative deduction or prohibition. So pause the video, read the sentences, and try to match each one with the appropriate function. Ready to share answers? Yes, so you can't bring pets to the restaurant. What does can't express here? Very good. It expresses prohibition, which means you are not allowed to bring pets to the restaurant. Second sentence, she can't be at home. Her car is not there. What does can't express here? Very good. It expresses negative deduction. I noticed that her car is not there. That's why I don't think she's at home. That's what is meant by negative deduction. Now you're going to rewrite the sentences using the modal verb that conveys the appropriate meaning of the underlined sentences. You have 5 sentences. Let's try to do the first one together. The exam is certainly very hard. Most students have low marks. Here I need to express is certainly very hard differently using the appropriate modal. I need to understand the sentence first. So I have a situation, most students have low marks, and out of this situation, I reached the decision or the opinion that the exam is very hard. So here I made a positive deduction, and to express positive deduction, I need the modal verb must. Very good. The correct answer is the exam must be very hard. Most students have low marks. Notice also that after the modal verb, I use the bare infinitive or the base form of the verb to be. Now pause the video and try to complete the task. Ready to share answers? Yes, let's start. So number 2, I don't think Robert is at work. I met him in the mall a few minutes ago. So here also I have a situation, and out of this situation I reached the decision or the opinion that I don't think he is at work. So here I'm making a negative deduction, and to express a negative deduction I need the modal can't. Excellent. The correct answer is Robert can't be at work. I met him in the mall a few minutes ago. Number 3, I advise you to look over the contract before you sign it. So here I'm making or giving advice, and to give advice I need the modal verb ought to or should. So the answer is you should look over the contract before you sign it. Number 4, you have to wear your uniform at school. I need to express have to differently, and have to expresses obligation. So I must use the modal verb must. Very good. So you must wear your uniform at school. Number 5, it is possible that cheap cosmetics cause allergies. Here I need to express possibility, and to express possibility I may use one of these modal verbs, may or might or could. So the correct answer is cheap cosmetics may cause allergies, or could cause allergies, or might cause allergies. Thank you very much, my dear students.